In this video, I'm going to show you how to migrate your WordPress website to a new host manually. Let's do this. Hey, it's Ozzy here from the callmehost.com, where I talk about the tools that I'm using to generate income online as a solopreneur. And in this channel, I share tutorials as well as all the great tools that I keep finding. So if this is helpful to you in any way, please subscribe and I'll keep you posted. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to manually migrate a WordPress website from one host to another. So let's get to it. So here we are on a website. This is actually a full website with WooCommerce installed and about 500 different products. Okay, so it's a decent size website. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install a plugin. The plugin of my choice to migrate this WordPress website. And that plugin is called All-in-One Migration. This is one of my favorite all-time plugins. I've been using this plugin since the very early days. This is what it looks like, and this is just brilliant for migrating WordPress websites. It makes the job really easy. I've had to do this over the years so many times that I just lose count. I've done this more times than I've had hot dinners, as we say in the UK. Okay, so let's install the plugin. Let's activate, and we're ready. So let's go down the navigation menu to All-in-One Migration plugin, and let's click on Export. Here in the Export section, you'll see that you have a ton of options when it comes to exporting your backup. You can export it to all these different places. Okay, I just export mine to file, and that makes a local backup. So let's do that now. Okay, and we're done. Now that took about 2.5 minutes, and this is a decent sized website. So if you're backing up a big website, it's probably a good time to go and check your phone or do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to click on this, and this is going to download the backup. So I have a local copy. Now I'm going to close this in the meantime, and let me show you something here in All-in-One Migration. If I click on backups, you'll see that you also have a backup stored on your server. So All-in-One Migration has access to that backup. If you need to download this backup at a later date, you just hover over here, and if something goes wrong with your website and you still have access to the admin dashboard, you can come to this area and hover over here and restore this backup, and this will restore your website to exactly the point when you made this backup. Okay, so now we have a backup of our website. So now it's time to go to the destination website where we're going to migrate this website to. And here we are. This is the destination website, which I've set up as a new website. Now, just before we import the site, you'll see that the first website, which I took a backup of, is actually on my local server. You'll see that there is a domain name .local. And if you'd like to know how to set up and run WordPress on your local machine, let me know in the comments and I'll do a tutorial. Okay, and as you see, we have WooCommerce and we have products. If I click on all products, you'll see that there are, if I remember well, there's a few hundred products in there. Okay, and here are the products. There's 101 products. I wildly overestimated it before. So this is what we have here under this URL. Now, the new website is this one. And you can see that this website is a subdomain name of a live website. Okay, so this is actually online. The other one is on my local development machine. So let's log in. It has one of those crazy usernames and passwords that you get these days when you install WordPress. Okay, and here we are. Okay, so as you can see from the navigation menu, there's nothing really here. It's a default or a vanilla install. So the first thing we want to do is add a plugin, and you've guessed correctly. The plugin we need to add is the All-in-One Migration plugin. So let's install that and activate it. Now on your left-hand navigation, we're going to go to All-in-One WP Migration and click on Import. And here we're going to import the backup that we made earlier. So let me drag that here. And let's import the file. Now, there are two common issues that some people find when importing a backup into All-in-One WP Migration. And that is sometimes the file is slightly larger or bigger than the limit imposed on the free version. Okay, and other times is that the import gets stuck. So I have a video showing you exactly how to fix that. You'll see that in the card above me, and I'll also put a link in the description to that video. Now, something else I want to mention is that if you recall, on the export screen of the original website, you may have seen this find replace with. Okay, so if you click on this, you're able to find and replace text in your database, and you use this to change things like URLs, for example, from HTTP to HTTPS. Doing this can help you avoid SSL issues later on, but if you're installing a fresh copy into a brand new domain name, chances are you haven't set up SSL just yet, so I don't actually bother with this. But it's worth knowing it's there. Now, in case you're wondering, you don't have to replace the host domain with the destination domain here. All-in-one WP migration will actually do that for you. So when you import a backup into a different domain, it will actually change the URLs. That's pretty cool. Okay, so if we go back to the destination website, this is what we have at the end of that import. The import has been uploaded, and now we are asked for permission to overwrite the existing website. Now, one note here is that it doesn't usually overwrite the existing plugins. So if you have a few plugins and you install this import, you normally find that you still have the old plugins. So you may want to clean up that area before you do your import. Okay, but again, it's not super important. You can do that later on. So let's click on proceed. And our site has been imported successfully. Now you'll notice a link here that says save permalink structure. Now I recommend that you do that, as that will stop you getting that 404 error that you sometimes get when you migrate a website. I'm just going to click on finish for now. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to refresh the page. And as you'd expect, we need to log in again. We've been logged out. Okay, and now you see that we have WooCommerce and products. Let's go to all products, and you'll see that this is all under the live domain name. Okay, the subdomain name of a live website. So here we go. So you'll see here we have 101 products. So we have migrated our WordPress installation, and we have successfully installed it on a different website. Now in this case, as I said before, the source website, the original website, is actually on my local computer, but that doesn't matter. It's exactly the same process if your website is online and you want to move it to a different domain name. Now let me show you something. If I go to the website and I click on a link, we get a 404 error, and this is what I mentioned before. This is happening because we didn't update our permalink structure. I'm going to do that in the next video, which you can see on your screen right now. Click it and I'll see you there.